Too many days.
Hey y'all, we're back with another cleaning motivational Sunday video, and I'm going to have a yummy, quick and easy crockpot recipe and a small little Walmart haul at the end as well. But right now we're starting off in the kitchen. No surprise, it is a disaster. I feel like they're kind of excuses, but I don't understand how my kitchen gets to be a disaster. I do tend to find myself where I set things down and just go back to what I was doing, whether it's trying to get something cleaned or trying to take care of the kids, whatever it is. It's just easier to set it down and go back to what I'm doing. So I feel like that's how the house gets to be such a disaster, because it's a constant thing with everybody. We just set it down and walk away from it, which is a very bad habit. Trying to break it. Trying so very hard. um, but I will say, usually when we get the house cleaned up, it does stay clean for like a few days at least. So that's nice. I just wish it would stay clean longer than like a few days. So a week would be good. That would be absolutely lovely. But yeah, enough talking right now. I'm just gonna do this time-lapse cleaning in the kitchen, and I will talk to you in a minute.
You will grow to be tall, staring out over miles of land without it, but wanting to build up walls. Lift me up in your branches, we can watch the sunrise. Just a couple of bruised up souls that believe that it was worth one more try. With every star, we are born again. Open your heart and spend less time in your head. With every star, we are born again. Open your heart and spend less time in your head.
I don't understand half the stuff you're saying. We took a hit, and I don't know if we were saving. You don't see what I see, trying to make up with apologies, yeah. It's hard to tell the truth, but I just don't know if I'm even still in love with you. Are we falling deep, or are we just pretending? Would you set me free if the world was ending? Yeah. Are we meant to be, or are we just pretending? Would you stay with me if the world was ending? Yeah.
Now that the kitchen is all picked up, I'm going to move on and clean the microwave here. Honestly, I can't even remember the last time I cleaned the microwave, because I feel like we honestly don't use it that often. But something did spill in it the other day, so I decided to just go ahead and get it cleaned. But real fast, I wanted to give you guys an update. If you watched my last video that I did, I talked about a few things that was going on with our youngest son. But this week, he actually, while filming this video, we actually ended up having to go back to the ER again. And it was a Sunday night, and they ended up admitting him to where we had to stay at the hospital. I don't know why I can't say that word. But we ended up having to stay, and then he got emergency surgery about 7:30 in the morning. It was a long, long day, night, everything. I think I may have gotten like 4 hours of sleep. And, our sweet baby, he did pretty good because, they obviously had to give him some medication and stuff like that. So that really helped him with the pain that he was dealing with until he ended up getting the surgery. But I tell you what, after he got that surgery, he was back to normal. He was his happy-go-lucky self again, which was amazing. It's just horrible that he had to go through something yet again that put him back into the hospital. And, leaving the hospital, walking down that path just brought back all of the feelings that I had going there, having him, leaving without him, just everything that we dealt with. It was very hard. And, doing his reversal surgery that he needed, it literally brought back all the feelings. And I just pray that we are done with hospitals, because I don't know if I can do it again, because this poor little baby, he's been through so much. And, trying to put my feelings aside because we're focusing on him, it's very hard to try and be strong when your child is going through all this pain that you can't take from them. So, but I'm just so glad that he's doing a lot better now. And like I said, he's just a happy little baby again. He is, I'm pretty sure he's going to start walking here soon, because he keeps taking steps, and I'm mind blown. Like, he's growing way, way too fast. I just can't believe he's about to be a year old. Like, I feel like we just brought him home not too long ago. So yeah, but anyways, back to the cleaning. I'm going to go ahead and spray this easy off on the stove, and then I spray it in the oven too. And I haven't cleaned this oven for quite a long time. It's bad. It's horrible. But Walmart, I have been having the worst time trying to find my easy off spray at Walmart. Or I just forget every time until I get home, and I'm like, oh, dang it. So I finally got it. I grabbed 2 cans. So then when I toss the one, I know to grab another one, because I will need it. But this stuff is awesome. I absolutely love this stuff. It is so strong though. I recommend wearing some type of mask if needed. I tend to not wear one, which is not very good because of how strong it is. But also, cleaning this oven is actually kind of hard. I would like to try and figure out how to take the oven doors off, maybe. I don't know if you can do that on this brand or not. I know I've seen people online take them off. I just don't know if it's specific ones that can do that. But it took quite a few hours to clean the oven. I got it all cleaned up. Then I had to shower, get ready to go get my son. My youngest son was pretty cranky this day, so it was kind of a bad day to clean the oven. Yeah, it was not a good day to clean the oven. So it probably took about like 4 or 5 hours to clean this oven, which shouldn't have taken that long. But letting the stuff sit does help it. I will say that if I had some type of razor or anything like that, I think that would have helped get a lot of the gunk off as well, but I didn't have one of those, so I was just kind of working with what I had, and I'm putting it on the list to get something like that, so then when I do go to clean the oven again, hopefully I can get all those bits and pieces off that I could not get off the next time I clean it.
take me home, take me on a ride. I got a good feeling about the colors lighting up your eyes. Take me home, take me to the sky. I got a good feeling. Tell me the only thing you are is mine now. Na 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 na. I got a good feeling. Na 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 na. I got a good feeling. Good feeling. You wanna know is how to hold on to it every moment. Dive into it like my love is an ocean. It's overflowing. I swear it's golden. So good that I'm rolling. Baby, you make me crazy. I'm seeing roses. Baby, just maybe you save me. Oh, take me home, take me on a ride. I got a good feeling about the colors lighting up your eyes. Take me home, take me to the sky. I got a good feeling. Tell me the only thing you are is mine. Take me home, take me on a ride. I got a good feeling about the colors lighting up your eyes. Take me home, take me to the sky. I got a good feeling. Tell me the only thing you are is mine now. Na 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 na. I got a good feeling. Na 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 na. I got a good feeling. Good feeling. Na 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 na. I got a good feeling. Na 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 na. I got a good feeling. Good feeling. You wanna do is move with me, I'm seeing blue, yeah. In a disco-colored room, hearts are blooming. It's so consuming. Love what you're doing, so good that I'm doomed, yeah. Baby, you make me crazy. I'm seeing roses. Baby, just maybe you save me. Oh, take me home, take me on a ride. I got a good feeling about the colors lighting up your eyes. Take me home, take me to the sky. I got a good feeling. Tell me the only thing you are is mine now. Na 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 na. I got a good feeling. Na 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 na.
So here's a little before and after again, and I feel like sometimes you don't realize how dirty something is until you go to clean it, because obviously you can tell by looking at it that it's dirty, obviously, but I didn't realize how dirty it actually was. So I'm glad that I was finally able to get to the oven. I really hate that it took so long to actually do it. It took basically most of the day to actually get it done, which stunk. And like I mentioned, that it is awkward with the oven being up against the wall. So when I'm reaching into the one side trying to clean it, like I'm holding on to the wall and then trying to use my other hand to clean it up, which is so uncomfortable and so very awkward. So next time I'm going to try and find out a little better way to do it. But anyways, I'm moving on into the dining room here and trying to get this cleaned up. Like I mentioned, my youngest son had to do his surgery, so my mom instantly rushed down as soon as she could. No questions asked. She said when, where, what time, and she was down there. So I'm very thankful for her rushing whenever we need her. She has been very present with my kids, and that is amazing. I'm glad that she has been there for them as much as she has. We are very grateful for her, that is for sure. I just wish we didn't live 4 hours away from each other. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get this table cleaned up, and then I'm going to throw in a time lapse of some laundry as well.
I'm moving on.
blood both ways before you cross me, baby, 'cause I don't break for boys. I'm moving on, hey, got nothing left to say. Let's be on my way, best of luck. I'm moving on, oh, got nothing left to say. Let's be on my way, best of luck. I'm moving on, oh, got nothing left to say. Let's be on my way, best of luck. I'm moving on, oh, I'm moving on. Cover me in colors I can only see with you. I'd be better with another, but I always pick you. I try my best to fight it, can't deny it. Touches diamonds, and you're probably the reason that I'm so messed up too. I can't stop it, it's ugly, but honest. Got me tripping for the way you say my name, say my name, say my name. Could count the ways you drive me so insane, but when you call, I still fall back into your game. Play the game, play the game. Wrong can still be right. People wanna tell me all the time, right? Someday my prince will come, but if this ain't love, then I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Hands are in my denim, but your heart's not with them. Tearing up the thought of all the pieces missing. And I try to know better, to know it's worse. I swear I'm cursed, 'cause I know you're bad for me, but it makes no difference. No, no, I can't stop it, it's ugly, but honest. Got me tripping for the way you say my name, say my name, say my name. Wrong can still be right. People wanna tell me all the time, but someday my prince will come, but if this ain't love, then I don't want it. 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 Someday my prince will come, but if this ain't love, then cover me in colors I can only see with you. Better with another, but I always pick you. Calling I count the ways you drive me so insane, but when you call, I still fall back into your game. No, no, wrong can still be right. People wanna tell me all the time, but someday my prince will come, but if this ain't love, then I don't want it. I don't want it. Someday my prince will come, but if this ain't love, then I don't want it. I don't want it. Someday my prince will come, but if this ain't love, then I don't want it. I know that you think it's so important to convince everyone else that you're not boring, but it's making me feel like my skin is crawling. I keep pouring out my empathy to someone I don't even see eye to eye with. I don't mind if you don't have it all together. Yeah, I get it, we're all human, but I give you an inch and you take miles. It's tragic, ruining my sanity with tales of animosity. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy, lose my mind, and I swear I might die if I cared more, but you're not worth the time. You never put me up front, 'cause it's your spotlight. I'm in the backseat of my own car. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy one more night. Climbing up somebody else's ladder just to make yourself feel just a little bigger. I don't know if I've seen anything that's sadder. It's so hard to comprehend how you don't even understand. Stepping on me without even trying. Never seen somebody get so good at lying. It's impressive you don't spend all your
So now that I am done in the dining room, I'm going to move on into the living room. You did see me and my oldest son take the bench down that goes to this table. We just haven't really been using it, and the way that we have to have Oscar's terrarium cage thing enclosure in the dining room, having the chairs at the end of the table just kind of makes it a little awkward. So it has more space just being the 4 tables, and then I took the bench downstairs. We haven't used it, so I don't need it up here right now. When it comes to time that we actually do need it, if we have like a dinner party or something like that, which we don't ever have dinner parties very often, I can go downstairs and get it. But right now, this was early in the morning. I did get quite a bit done this day, and that's because I honestly started as soon as my oldest went to school. Tyler went and took him to school, and I instantly got started. But my youngest son actually decided to wake up as soon as they left. So it's okay. So it is about 8 o'clock in the morning here, and it was cooler. And so I decided to open up the doors, let some fresh air in, air out the house a little bit, which was very nice. I do love doing that in the fall time. I feel like it makes the house smell a lot better when you can get that fresh air in and get it throughout the house. It's pretty nice doing that. And plus, just getting that cool fall smelling air in the house, it makes it even better. So I'm going to go ahead and get things moved around. Like I mentioned, my mom did come down and stay, so we had to put the air mattress in my youngest son's room, and that meant that I had to move his little house here into the living room. So now I'm just going to put it in the hallway. I started to deflate the air mattress, and now I'm just going to get everything picked up in here, try and get it back in order, and then I will go back into my son's room and start cleaning it up.
Know your lips are golden, baby, get me high. Touching me like lightning, yeah. Keeping it exciting. You know exactly what to do to blow my mind. You're from another planet. I've never felt like this. I don't know how I ever survived without it. I'm starry-eyed. Got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moon. Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed. This bed is out of space, just keep painting constellations. You cover me in glitter till I'm shining bright. I never wanna leave the sky. The way you made me feel alive. I was in the dark and baby, you're the light. You're from another planet. I've never felt like this. I don't know how I ever survived without it. I'm starry-eyed. Got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moon. Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed. Couldn't fight if I wanted. Flying to places that I never thought I could go. You're a meteor shower, falling down all over me. Yeah, you're making me glow. Couldn't fight if I wanted. Flying to places that I never thought I could go. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed. Yeah, got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moon. Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed. Got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moon. Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed. Got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moon. Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me.
I hope you don't mind if I say that I love you? 'Cause there's so many ways that I want to carve out our names, board a last minute plane, just us two. We can chase.
So you may know the trick. Some people don't, but if you take your little wax melt bottom piece or top piece, go put it in the freezer for like a little bit, it literally just pops right out, and then you can just pitch it. And I'm just going to put a new scent in. I honestly can't remember which one I put in, but I've been loving like the floral kind of scents lately, which is very odd because I do kind of like more like cookie fall scents, but I have really been loving the flowery scents here recently. But now I am basically done with the living room. I'm going to go ahead and sweep the floor, and then I will go ahead and go into my youngest son's room and start getting the bed folded up and pick up a few things around his room.
Swells and heartstrings. There's a place deep in our hearts where it matters. We can stay there forever and after. Written in stars right above where we are. I hope you don't mind if I say that I love you. Every day another I do. 'Cause you know I do, I do, I do. I say that I love you. Every day another I do. 'Cause you know I do, I do, I do. Do, do, oh, do, 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 do. You know I do, I do. You know I do.
When your heart is racing at the speed of light, and you feel like you got nowhere else to go. No, I hold you till the sun comes in the morning light. Yeah, I'll keep you safe, I'll never let you go. When your heart is racing at the speed of light. When your heart is racing at the speed of light. Yeah, I'll keep you safe. Yeah, I'll keep you safe, I'll never let you go. When your heart is racing at the speed of light, and you feel like you got nowhere else to go. When your heart is racing at the speed of light. When your heart is racing at the speed of light. When your heart is racing at the speed of light. When your heart is racing at the speed of light.
I'll keep you safe. I'll keep you safe, I'll never let you go. When When your heart is raised and racing, and you feel like you got nowhere else to go.
I hope you guys enjoyed those little clips of him helping me out. He was doing such an amazing job just helping mommy out, trying to get things picked up and everything like that. But now that his room is done, I ended up going into my oldest son's room and getting his room picked up while my youngest was taking a nap. And his room honestly is not that bad. So that is great. But I'm going to go around, pick a few things up, make his bed, all of the things.
When your heart is racing, at the speed of light. Nothing out there could ever stop me from chasing after the way you love me, keeping me up 2 cups of coffee. Baby, you make me feel so lovely. I keep on running, no, I should've wanted I keep on pulling right into your dawn, I can't get you off my mind. So sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Oh, what a rush each time you catch me chasing after the way you love me. Color my life up like confetti. Baby, you make me feel so lovely. I keep on running, no, I should've wanted I keep on pulling right into your dawn, I can't get you off my mind. So sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Nothing out there could ever stop me from chasing after the way you love me, keeping me up 2 cups of coffee. Baby, you make me feel so lovely. So sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Sweet, yeah, I need it from you. Got my hands all on you, sweet. Everything I want is sugar like yes, please. Love is like candy. Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need.
Okay, so a little Walmart haul. I ended up getting some beef broth. I did want to make some beef and broccoli, so I got some beef broth, broccoli florets, the stir-fry beef, and then I picked up the soy sauce and sesame seed oil. Then we got some baby arugula for our lizard. We got some formula for our youngest son. And then we're going to be having chicken wings too. So Tyler wanted me to pick up some of this Buffalo Wild Wing sauce. So I got spicy garlic and mango habanero. And then of course, my addiction, some good old Coca-Cola. My oldest loves these eggs here, so of course he has to get one every time we go in town. And then I went a little crazy with the bath things, and my oldest picked out the little boat. I got this little fidget spinner. These I thought were super cute because they glow in the bathtub. This to cover the faucet so our youngest does not hit his head off of it. My oldest picked out this here. We got this little thing. I think you just like put water in them. Yeah, so it's like a little sprinkler thing, and the thing inside of it moves. I thought that was cute. And then of course everything to put them in, so that way I can get the plastic container off of my floor and I can just put all of it in this, and it is in the bathtub and looks a lot better. So I will show you how I get all this set up.
You're like a centerfold. Ooh, that's good. You got what I need. Sipping on the potion. All that good emotion. Just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat. Testify the motion. Loving this devotion. Ooh, that
So a little flash warning, but my kids have been loving the bath toys, absolutely loving them. But now we are going to get on to this yummy recipe. I feel like I haven't shown one for a while. So this is the beef and broccoli recipe. So starting off in your crock pot, do 1.5 pounds of stir-fried beef, 1/3 cup of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, a 1/2 cup of soy sauce, 1 cup of beef broth, and then 1 tablespoon sesame seed oil. And you're going to give it a little stir, and you're going to cook it on low for 5 hours.
Will echo, need no phone. Ruled by the laws above. Nature shows me, makes me taught. I could climb this mountain now. Rise above the clouds.
So now it has been 5 hours, and now I'm going to try and thicken the liquid up some. So I'm going to take a tablespoon and take 5 tablespoons is what I ended up doing. You can do 4 of cornstarch, and then I'm going to do the same with the liquid and try and mix it up and then put it into the crock pot. Like I mentioned, mine was not very liquidy. I don't know why, but not thinking I should have added in more liquid into it. I don't know why I didn't do that. I was probably overwhelmed at the time, which I'm sure is most likely. But it ended up working out just fine. It thickened it. And While I was doing this though, I ended up throwing some white rice into the crock pot. So that way, when this was completely done, I could go ahead and start making my plate. Once you do add in the slurry, you will mix it up and then add in your broccoli florets and cook that for another 30 minutes.
Breathing, it's all alright. Believe it, I'm on your side. Don't you see it here in my eyes? Believe me, I'm on your side. On your side. Yeah, whether you're living on the run, sitting safe at home, crying out your lungs, honey, don't you know? Say the word, I'll be there, there to make it right. Ain't a thing in the world that could keep me tight. Say the word, I'll be there, there to make it right. Yeah, baby, I'm on your side. I'm on yours. My arms are.
So dinner is finally done, and like I did mention, I made some white rice in the Instapot. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this served up and throw some green onions on top. Also, if you do not want your beef as broken up as mine is, don't stir it throughout the day like I did. But we absolutely love this meal. I loved it so much that I actually had seconds. So it is very filling though. So if you get seconds, go slow with it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out, and I hope to see you in the next one.